Hello, my beloved friends. So, I welcome you all in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. And today, yesterday night, during my sleep, I met with Archangel Michael in my astral state. And, Archangel Michael had directed me to channel him, okay, because he had given. I just love Archangel Michael. Okay, I don't know about how you feel, but I just love the way he presents information. And even though he may call me a boy, because I know that he is an angel, and he is a very old soul. I know that, right? And also the guidance that I received today is like so mind blowing. Okay, I am like so thrilled to share this with you, because literally just by listening to the session once. Okay, because after the trance state, I listened to the session, I listened to the audio of the session, and I was listening. Okay, it is really mind blowing. If you listen to this just once, okay, you will awaken. I am telling you the truth. Okay, I listened to this once, and my entire energy vibration changed when I tried this one thing that Archangel Michael is telling us to try. It is so amazing, it works. I have never heard about this before. Okay, and the other thing that Archangel Michael talks about today is he talks about the energy centers. Now many of you may already know about energy centers, but I did not know. Okay, I was not, I had not done like any like research on the energy center thing. And this is even more mind blowing for me, because I don't know about energy centers. I did not know, okay, about that there were like energy centers. I had not heard about it before. I had not focused on it. Okay, but today he gave an explanation of the energy center, which is really clearly explained. Even for me, I understood it. And also the most important thing Archangel Michael has stated in the session is, I found out that he has said that whenever we hear voice in our head, okay, whenever we hear the voice inside our mind, the voice actually is not coming from the mind, it is coming from the throat chakra, which is crazy. And I then what I did was, I looked at my own I looked at my own self, and I found out it is true. The voice inside the head doesn't come from the head, it emerges from the throat ray. And he has given a wonderful exercise which, if we use, we will awaken. This is amazing. Okay, this is the single best video I have ever heard, and this may be the best channeling session that I have ever done. Anyways, listen to the session, okay, and then I will explain to you after that what it's all about. This session is a bit longer, so listen to it with an open mind. You will learn a lot. And here is the session.
I am Archangel Michael, and I am connected to this boy to share my guidance and to lend my thoughts with humanity. I am connected from the angelic realm. Before I share any of my thoughts, remember to use your discernment. I am here for the guidance of whole humanity. Whenever your kind has requested guidance, I have always guided many entities on your planetary sphere. Also, you must understand that each experience is a lesson to be learned. I am Archangel Michael, and my words will begin to pour out of this boy's physical throat, as known in your people's language. You must understand the significance of 24th of July. As stated in the earlier session, wherein the galactic community is coming together to assess the planetary vibration of the Earth planet, and future actions or future paradigms shall be decided on that day. As you must understand, this vibration check of this planet is one that is of significance not only to your planet but the entire galaxy. As your planet is now freshly entering into the positive cycle, the changes that are occurring will be of a drastic importance. Also, understand that today I am going to present to you a key to the awakening of the planet. A key that will help those during the time of awakening. A key that will allow many entities to awaken faster and balance their energy centers. A key that will allow each entity to awaken to the truth within. I have noticed many times that your people's main errors of balancing lie in the throat chakra. Because this throat chakra is blocked many times, many entities on your planetary sphere do not yet understand that the thoughts and the voices that they hear in their mind complex does not emerge from the mind, but it emerges from the throat. And an imbalance of the throat chakra will lead to imbalance of the words and the voices that is heard in the mind complex. And these will be irregular. And many words and voices will be heard. These voices are the reason why many entities don't feel connected with the other energy centers. Also, the key to the awakening lies in the balancing of this chakra, also known as the blue ray center by many of your people. This throat chakra must be balanced, and the balancing process is simple. To simply be aware of its existence. To focus your attention whenever you can on the throat ray. And just observe what is the throat saying. Are there any words or voices emanating from it? Many a times you will notice that people are guided by the throat ray. And because of the imbalance, many a times people will begin to indulge in activities that are not suitable for them. Many a times this creates a lot of so-called psychological suffering. The balancing of this throat ray is an indication of the higher awakening of consciousness. As each entity must understand that this throat ray balancing will lead to higher development of the cyclical changes of the throat and the awakening of the upper levels of the chakras, which are the indigo and the violet ray chakras. Without balancing the throat ray, no entity can begin to activate the indigo or the violet ray. Hence, I sense many a times even those who are awakened are stuck on this level of the throat ray balancing. They may have activated unconditional love, that is the heart chakra, but they are still stuck in the throat ray. And this is the process which I am going to share with you today. The process is simple whenever you go about your daily life. Whenever you experience life in the illusion that surrounds you, keep your focus on the throat ray and keep track of the number of words that emerges. That is correct. I said the number of words that emerges from the throat ray. This throat ray is the reason why you hear voices in your head. Because of this throat ray, many of you hear many voices in your head. And these voices create a lot of unwanted suffering if they are unbalanced. In order to balance this, pay attention to the throat ray and focus on the words that are emanating when you are silent. This does not apply when you are actively using the throat ray and speaking. This applies when you are passively focusing on the throat ray. When you are passively focusing and when you are silent, and when the throat ray should be silent and not be used. Just focus on the number of words that emanate within your mind from this throat ray. You will begin to realize that there will be many words and many thoughts that will emanate from the throat ray and enter your mind. This is the reason why you need to balance your throat ray. To balance is simple. Focus your attention on it and count the number of words emanating from it. When you are silent, as you begin to count the number of words, the number will decrease as your attention lies on the throat ray, and a peace will begin to emanate from within your own body. You will then begin to activate the blue ray, which is the throat chakra, and then followed by the indigo ray, also known as the third eye chakra, then followed by the violet ray. But firstly, I sense that many entities need to balance this throat ray. This process which I described here can be used not only by this instrument, but also by those people who have to balance their throat ray. Because without this balancing, no entity can move upward in the level of consciousness. Now, let me give you a brief understanding of the energy centers in your body. There are primarily 7 energy centers. The first energy center, also known as the red ray, by your people, is the fundamental energy center, which deals with survival, sexuality, and with your connection to the earth. It is your foundation that roots you to the planet Earth and anchors your beingness within your physical body. The second is known as the orange ray center, also known as the sacral chakra by many people. This orange ray center is the main gateway of your emotions and emotional identity. Whenever people become blocked at this orange ray center, they begin to lose control of the emotional side. Then you have the third energy center, known as the yellow ray, or the solar plexus energy center, which deals with identification and the creation of the egoistic part of the mind. Because this energy center is closely related to the lower 3 energy centers, and many a times an imbalance of this yellow ray center will begin to create imbalances of the lower energy centers. The fourth energy center is the green ray energy center, also known as the heart chakra, which allows and deals with love and compassion. As many of you know, the heart is the pathway to love. Furthermore, if there is some blockage in this area, entities will not be able to express love and compassion. Then comes the fifth ray energy center, also known as the throat chakra, of which I have already talked about before. After this comes the sixth energy center, also known as the indigo ray or the third eye, which deals with spirituality and awakening of consciousness. And the enlightened beings on your planetary sphere are able to activate this ray. Then comes the seventh ray, or the violet chakra, which is the connection to the One Father, the One Creator. Furthermore, all the energy centers need to be balanced before this violet ray chakra is activated. Therefore, I am Archangel Michael, and I leave you with the hope that this exercise will assist humanity in the coming planetary vibration check. So be it.
So, my friends, I hope you learned so much from this session. I learned so much. It is crazy. I never thought about energy centers before, but now I know that there are 7 energy centers, and he has said, if I remember, there is the root. Then there is the, I think he said yellow or orange or something like that. Then we have got the heart chakra, and then he is talking about the throat chakra. Okay, he said that the key to the awakening of our planet, because on the 24th of July, our planet is going to have a vibrational check with the Galactic Federation. I believe they are going to check, the planet's vibration to find out, what future process or what can be done in the future. So I found out that this process of keeping track of the throat chakra, very simple. Whenever you are silent, just focus your attention on the throat chakra and count the words. Okay, if this was like an eye opener for me. I used to think that the voice that which we used to hear in our head used to come from our mind, right? But no, if you focus on this, you will realize that the voice comes from the throat ray. It's crazy. This is mind blowing. Okay, I have never heard any other person talk about this. This is the first time I am hearing about this concept, that our thoughts emerge from our throat, which is absolutely correct for me. Now you have to look into your own self and identify if this is true, because I found it to be true for myself. Look, and all I need to do is to just focus on the throat and count the number of words that come out. So let me tell you one thing. Okay, whenever I am talking, I'm not counting. Okay, because whenever I am talking, my throat ray is active. Whenever I am not talking, whenever I am not supposed to talk, okay, whenever I am silent, for example, I am silent, at this point what I do is I pay attention to the throat ray. Okay, this is what Michael is saying. Whenever you are not supposed to use the throat ray, just pay attention to the throat. Okay, whenever you are silent, whenever you are not talking, just pay attention to your throat and then count the number of words that come out. And if you do it nicely, my friends, I am telling you, you will awaken. I felt this energy change happen in my own body. It happened. Okay, when I did this exercise, I did this, like I just finished the session, and even though in the meantime I was just focusing on it, it's so mind blowing. So I'm going to do this like continuously as much as I can, and I'm telling you, if you do this, you will awaken. Okay, this is the key to the awakening, Archangel Michael said. And this session may be one of the favorite session that I've ever done. And also one of the things I need to say is that I learned that Archangel Michael said that without the activation and the balance of the throat ray, we will not be able to activate the what he said, the blue ray. I think it's the blue ray, or the blue ray and the violet ray, right? The rays that are above. So to activate the pineal gland and the violet ray, which is the which is the chakra which connects with the creator, as per Michael, we need to first balance our throat ray. This is the best thing I have ever known. And I'm so thankful for Archangel Michael. Channeling Archangel Michael is very difficult. I needed to place two books. One is the Bhagavad Gita, which I love. And they said, and Archangel Michael had stated to keep one book which you believe in. I love this book, and as well I have got the Bible, okay, the New Testament. So channeling Archangel Michael was really fun today, and I thank you all so much for watching the video, by the way, and also following me on Patreon. Thank you so much. I am uploading daily videos on Patreon whenever I get the time, and I thank you so much for the watching.